Today we will be hiking. Obviously I live in Florida, so the hike is going to be very easy. It's only a little bit hilly, so I'm not too worried about it. I am at Lithia Spring Conservation Park. I have hiked here before, so I do know the route pretty well, with a few spots here and there for relaxing. We will be relaxing there because a girl is stressed and a girl needs the outdoors right now. So let's get started. I have to put my hair up and we can get going. While I put my hair up, I'm going to be telling you guys about my future plans because I am trying, hold on. You know what? I'm not attempting. I am going to be more athletic this year and I would like to be outdoors, be one with nature. So this is one of the many starts to that, is me going outside and hiking. I don't know how well this hair is going to last like this, but we're ready. I have my fanny pack with all the essentials, and by essentials, half of the stuff here is not essential. By essentials, the only thing is a knife, because you never know. People out here are crazy. Also, the possibility that I encounter something that could be dangerous to me, kind of high, but that's okay. I'm going to take out the non-essentials from here first. I'm gonna put some lip gloss on because my lips feel really dry. Not sponsored, but Elf has a pretty good lip gloss. I am gonna bring my water. Usually I don't bring my water just because it's kind of a hassle to hold. However, it's extremely hot outside and I know that I'm going to need it. So I do wish I had a hat. I have this though. It's okay. I don't have a hat, but it's okay. Everything is fine. All right. I don't know about you guys, but just hearing nature, hearing the wind, the birds, sometimes even bugs, it's very peaceful. It's very nurturing for the soul. There's a tiny bird. Hear all the people. We're only 7.5 minutes in and I'm already sweating. I was sweating the minute I left the car. That's how hot it is. I'm going to pass my first spot because I use it as a reward. So on our way back, we will take that route. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this, and with me holding a large tripod in my hand with a phone that's recording, you know, beforehand I was embarrassed. I was like, oh, I don't want other people that are walking here to see me with the tripod. And Obviously, as you guys just saw, I crossed by a few people, and I somehow managed to keep my composure, even though internally I was like screaming, because I was like, oh no, they're probably judging me, or they think that I'm weird or something. I don't know. But sometimes you just have to get past those internal thoughts. It's been a few months now of hiking this trail and similar trails of me saying, oh, I need to get some hiking boots so I don't feel these rocks as much. Guess what I haven't done yet? I haven't bought hiking boots yet. We're doing our first small Florida hill. It's not much of a climb. Not exactly sure what the elevation is. We're at 15 minutes, half a mile. I am doing a very leisurely walk, not trying to go fast at all. Look at how beautiful. The nature keeps getting louder and louder and louder. I'm gonna skip the next spot. I think I'm gonna get close to a mile and then turn back. I am not planning to do the entire 3 miles because of how hot it is. Even though I have water, I'm not trying to exhaust myself right now. I'm going to turn around because we made it to 0.7 miles. I wanted to do an outdoor workout today, even though the plan was to go on the stationary bike. That'll be done later. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. I also had this idea randomly last night. I was like, I should just go to the park tomorrow after work and get a nice little hike in. So, as I was saying, I've only done the entire 3 miles once by myself, and that was scary because the back part is like a loop. And that last time and first time, I did see some kind of animal run in the background. I think it might have been a deer, but scared me a little bit because when there's prey, there's predators. So I've done the entire 3 miles, I think like 3 times, but the other 2 times I was with people. But I don't know about by myself, so turning back. And we're gonna stop at the first spot, which I think is right here. It's a lot more overgrown than the last time I was here. And the water level is a lot higher. Always make sure to hydrate. I'm so glad I brought my water, because usually I don't, and I get to the car dying of thirst. So this is helping me quite a bit right now. I normally will sit here and admire this beautiful tree, or I should say, two trees that blended into one. But seems not as peaceful today. There are some people swimming in the river, a little bit down the stream. But usually I would just sit down here and admire the beauty. I also don't want to get my butt wet today. That was beautiful. Time to head out. For some reason, the end is always the worst because, hold on. I think I just found a new secret spot. Let's see. As I was saying, the end is always the worst because there is a pretty big climb and it's only sand. Well, this is pretty. Me saying it's pretty and I'm not even showing it. It's just like a little corner of water. Alright. But yeah, since the ending is all sand, it's quite a bit harder to manage. So I end up having to walk on the side. And this is what I hate about having public places like this. That is a bag of dog poop that could have been thrown in the trash, but instead was yeeted into the wilderness. And it's too far for me to grab it, and I also don't have gloves, so I'm not touching that. But please remember, if you ever go to any conservation park or preserve, they're named like that for a reason. This is a conservation park. We're trying to conserve these areas, and by making it public and charging $2 per vehicle, you are helping the conservation of these areas, of the animals that live here, of the plants. There's so many native Florida plants that still need to be protected. And people don't understand that. They're just like, oh, it's a free park. I can do whatever I want. Or not free, it's like free as in like open, but I can just do whatever I want and have no consequences, but the consequences will come in the future. Your future children and their children's children will reap the consequences of everything that we do in this moment, which is why we need to make sure that we are protecting what we love. You may think that just posting something small on your story about conservation may not do anything, but you may also be showing that to somebody who has never heard about it, who's never even thought about it, and you may spark some interest. If we protect what we love now, we won't have to worry about having to fix the problem in the future if we nip the problem in the bud right now. I don't know if I said that correctly. I'm dying. This is the climb that I meant. It may not seem like it on the camera that it's bad, but you can hear my breath. I'll talk to you guys at the car. We made it back to the car. That last part was probably the hardest because of the climb. Let's look at the stats. I could just hold on. So 53 minutes, 89 feet of elevation, and 1.49 miles. Most elevation is that at the end, which is probably why I felt like I was dying. I want to check my Strava stats. I want to see what Strava thinks of my accomplishment. Let's look at it. We have 1.49 miles, 42 minutes of moving time, 117 feet of elevation, 3,390 steps. That's really cool to see. 219 calories and an average heart rate of 127. This was the feels like 94. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Relative effort, which is 13, that's good. This is the elevation. Heart rate, my heart rate peaked at 160, which is mainly at the end right there, which is funny to see. And then yeah, it looks like I was in zone 2 for the majority of the time, which is great. And my pace was slow, but that's because I was also filming, plus I wasn't looking for time. It was mainly just to be outside.